it's a bad thing, and that comes with a lot of regrets and a lot of things later, because it's nothing harder than to retrench your workforce. It's nothing harder than to close your business because it feels like you're losing a child. Your business is a child. Your staff is part of your family, especially if you're a small to medium or micro enterprise. Bigger companies, you're just a number, but those numbers still count to the people that work around them on the floor that they work. You know, I saw a guy retiring from the South African Police Service after 40 years service, and his whole station came out and gave him flowers and were crying, and it's across the board. I mean, he just was such a pillar of strength and a source of comfort to so many of his fellow police officers in that station, that when he retired, it felt like they were losing a father. And as the one said, it feels like I'm losing a father figure. And those things happen, and we need to be able to prepare ourselves for that eventuality. And if you don't, it's going to impact your business in ways that you don't understand, because if you're not fully there, someone else has to be. And who else is leading your business but you? So, guys, I know it's difficult, man. I know it's difficult. Really, I do. I see it every day. I feel it every day. I've got my own business. I've got people working for me. I know their families. Their children grew up in front of me. Some of them are at varsity, and they still ask me for advice or anything else, because I know who I am, how educated I am. So I try and help them with their varsity things, everything else. And they come and sit with Uncle Justin, and they want to know things, and they want advice, business, this, that, next thing. And you know what? The next generation is not us. They're not us. They're themselves. And in that, it also creates a lot of problems. The generational gaps, the mind thinking gaps, the how kids grow up and how people grow up. When I grew up, I had to do everything for myself. I was a man before I knew it. Could work on cars, I could do this, do electric, plumbing, electrical, building, everything else. I could put a roof on a house. Before I even knew how to be an accountant. Before I even started studying. But as my generation, we were forced to do that. The newer generations aren't forced to do that. Technology has taken over their lives. They use their cell phones and computers more to think for them as anything else. And it has its consequences, as most people can even imagine. But as a business owner, you've got to check your mental health. You've got to check your emotional health. And look after your physical being. Really, guys. And I don't even know where to start to tell you what to do. But there's psychologists, there's trauma counselors, there's so many people out there that can help you. Speak to your family if you must, but most business people will never speak to their family. They will never speak to their friends. They don't want them to know. It's a pride thing. It's a pride. It's a trust, and it's a loyalty. It's a lot of issues, because as soon as people know you're doing badly, they start running for the hills because they don't want you to around them. And I've seen it over and over again, guys. I know. But I have your back, and everything will be okay. And I'll see you in the next session.